Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at a pretty interesting video, and it's actually going to be unlocking a legendary King's Chest, which is a reward you get. I think it's 4,150 trophies into Spooky Town. So that's going to be really handy if we want to put a good legendary in our deck, and we get to choose in between two. So yeah guys, here's the deck we're going to be using. So our main win condition is going to be Royal Giant, and then on the side of that we've got a level 11 Dark Prince, which is really good on defense and a push as well. Tesla, which kites away these big cards like Mega Knight just up here, and it can also kite away E-Giant as well. So it's kiting them and doing damage to them at the same time, which is really good. Then we've got our Zap and Fireball. So both these cards come in really handy when you're facing stuff like Skarmy, Goblins, Minions, anything like that. It's going to be really handy when that stuff is trying to attack our Royal Giant. Then we've got our Skarmy here, which is also for big cards, like Mini P.E.K.K.A, and Giant Skeleton. Then we've got our Firecracker on the left of that, which takes out cards like Minions, Minion Horde, stuff like that. And then alongside of that, we have our cycle card, which is Ice Spirit. That's going to be really good just getting back to our RG. And you can pocket the RG once you get a good spot and you get that tower. So here we go, we've gotten into the battle. I'm going to start off with that Royal Giant. And then we also have that Zap ready to counter anything like Skarmy. There we go, so we can zap that. And he has placed Wizard. I'm going to Fireball that and get quality on the tower. And we did get that Tombstone too, so that's going to get a lot of damage on that tower. I did get the Pass Royale, which I would highly recommend. It's only $8 and it is so broken. All my cards went from level 8 to level 10 really fast. So he's gotten that Ice Spirit, which is alright because it's our cycle card. Now we've got the Zap and the RG ready too, so that's pretty good. So waiting for that Skarmy. So he hasn't decided to play Skarmy this time, so we're just gonna zap the Inferno Dragons. It's beam off, so it has to restart. And we're just gonna miss that tower. Tesla, I missed the kite here. So that's pretty sucky, but we've got a huge head start on this guy, so we're looking pretty good at the moment. He's actually gonna get that tower. But it's alright, it's alright. Because once I get this tower, I can pocket at my Royal Giant, and it's so broken. So we're going to cycle with that Ice Spirit. Doesn't really matter where it goes, but yeah. Alright, here we go with the RG, guys. Also, if you are placing RG, always make sure you wait until that Zap is ready. So we switched it up a bit, we're going with the Dark Knight. And he's placed Skarmy, which is really good because then we can get that RG ready. He's also placed Inferno Dragon, so his two main counters are actually gone. So I'm going to go for this left side here. And I'm going to do that basically because the other side's really, really low. And I can just get that by picking it off with one RG at the end, and then I've got the huge head start. But you can always get that other tower and pocket if you want. Pocket that RG. So I nearly missed the cut again by the same thing. But we did get it off with that Dark Prince, which has a shield. Or Dark Knight, I think, yeah. Which has a shield, so it basically has 2 lives when it comes to that Inferno Dragon. So here we go. We're going to get quality with the Fireball. We're going to zap that Skarmy, and we should get this right tower. And then cycle again with that Ice Spirit and get back to that RG. You can see we've already got it in the side. That side area of cards. So Dark Prince on that Mega Knight's only level 9, so it's pretty easy. You can Fireball to get that quality in between the E-Wiz and that Tombstone. And then we pocket this RG. And all it needs really is 3 to 2 steps and it starts firing away its cannon, which is really good. Then we can zap that Skarmy, so that's going to get really low, but you can see how much damage it really did, so yeah, that's really good. Dark Prince on that because it does splash damage. And he's going with Wizard, so we can Fireball as a cycle and then place our Tesla. And then pocket that RG, and there's basically nothing he can do at this point. He can counter it, but I'm still going to get that tower. And there you go, guys. So we've won in overtime. Alright, so here we go. We're going to get our reward, which I said the amount of trophies you need to get this. It's at the end of Spooky Town. We're going to open it up, and we're just going to have a look at what we get. So here you go. The first card, we've gotten quite a lot of gold, which is pretty good. Then we've got our wild cards, our common wild cards, which is good for upgrades. Same with rare too. Wild card epic. Then we've got our normal legendary we're getting here. It's not a legendary, it's a wild card, sorry. But we didn't have space for that in our little inventory. So we're going to actually get Lava Hound, which isn't too good, but I don't really mind because we're getting 2 at the end. We've got Tesla. Going to get E-Barbs over that. We've got the choice between Zap. I want Zap because it's in my deck. I'm going to go with the left side, that Ice Golem, because it's really good for 2.6. I'm going to get Skami because Skami's in my deck. And you can see that legendary already popping up in the bottom right, which is going to split into 2, and we'll get to choose. So here our options are Inferno Dragon and Lava Hound. So I'm thinking I'm going to go with Inferno Dragon because I've already got that Lava Hound before. Sorry about those messages as well. It's just my cousin. Yep, so there you go. And he's still riding, which is pretty good. So yeah, that's a deck for you guys. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to share it with a friend. If they're wondering where the trophies are and what the trophies are for when you get this high. So yeah, have a good one.